else we've lost. Those empty days without your smile, this torch we'll always carry for our nation's golden child. Even though we try, the truth brings us to tears. All our words cannot express the joy you've brought us through the years. And it seems to me you've lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset when the rain set in. And your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills. Candles burned out long before your legend ever will. Goodbye, England's rose. May you ever grow in our hearts. You were the grace that placed yourselves where lives were torn apart. Goodbye, English road, from a country lost without your soul, who missed the wings of your compassion more than you will ever know. And it seems to me you've lived your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset when the rain set in. And your footsteps will always fall here along England's greenest hills. Your candles burned out long before your legend ever will.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is just 6 minutes past 2 o'clock on this beautiful day of Tuesday, 22nd March 2022. My name is Hamz on the City Vibe Show. I'll be taking you until 4 p.m. I've started with Candle in the Wind by the Elton John. The reason why I play this song is because of the cynicism that the country is in right now, to the loss of the icon who has been the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, whom my father used to define as Latin Gang, which means the son of Jacob Oulanya, who is no more right now. Many people have come out raising issues and complaining through on his death. People wondering that what could be the cause of his death. I know you may be also asking yourself, what is the cause of his death? What went wrong? What happened? And what is happening? Today, I'll be breaking some of the statement that people are making out there, the prominent people. And I will also talk about some other people who died in such a way. Up to now, government has never come out to release the statement on their death. The government spokesperson, Minister William Mosi, was like, they will soon come out after the post-mortem, and they will come out with a statement on the death of the Speaker, Jacob Oulanya Lokori. And now, many people were bringing out of things that are like, how comes this sickness started in immediately after being appointed the Speaker of Parliament or being elected the Speaker of Parliament? That's when his death came in. What could be the problem? You know, in many cases, I always say we shouldn't judge people physically, rather spiritually, because none of us knows the truth. He is no more right now. He is no more right now. He has left family. but he has served his country diligently. I want to start with his background. Apparently, I want to briefly give you the background of the late Jacob Oulanya, who has been the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. Who is, which school did he attend? When was he born? And how old was he before he passed on? And later on, I will talk about the statement that came out from the government spokesperson, and that is none other than Information Minister and Government spokesperson, that is Dr. Chris Bariomonsi, in response to inquiries last 2 days ago, when they have just announced, when he came and disowned the claim that was saying that the Speaker was poisoned. And now, this is some of the background of the late Jacob Oulanya, who has been the Speaker of Parliament, and he has been in Parliament for many years, from Deputy Speaker to the Speaker. I want to briefly break his background. Yesterday, Momo was here, and she was able to give you a brief background. I want to add on that. I want to add on that. Let's look exactly who he is, what are his real names, where was he born, how old was he, how many children, where does he come from, and we shall be able to tell who exactly the country that has lost. By then, when I was growing up, my father could always talk about him, my father, there was a time, I remember when he was like, I'm heading to Parliament to see Latin Gang. I was like, who is Latin Gang? Because I was young, I couldn't impose to know exactly what he was meaning. Latin Gang, it is in Acholi language, It is in Acholi language, which it means the son of Om. Why? Jacob Oulanya, he has been a member of Parliament for Moro. Let me start with his background. Jacob Okori Oulanya, who was born on 23rd March in 1965. He passed on 20th March 2022. He was a Ugandan agricultural economist, lawyer, and a politician who served as the Speaker of the 11th Parliament of Uganda since 2021 until his death in 2022. He was elected to that position on 24th May 2021 after defeating the former Speaker Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga. He served as a Deputy Speaker of Ugandan Parliament from May 2011 until May 2021. Oulanya was also a Member of Parliament representing the Omoro Country constituency. Omoro is in Choli sub-region in Gulu. That is northern Uganda, and that district is where my father comes from. As I speak right now, many people are now applying for his position in Parliament. The position that he has took, many people are now submitting in their credentials, their documents to the NRM Electoral Commission Chairperson, Dr. Tanga Odoi. He used to be my lecturer at Makerere University, and many people have come out and they want to take over this post of speakership. I want to break some of the names of those people who are contesting for this position, and then I will continue with his background slow but sure. Among the people that are submitting in their papers who want to take this position, who have shown the interest in Speaker's position, among them is Kafunzi, who has been confirmed that he also have an interest. I'm breaking them as we all ask ourselves, whom do you think he is a good necro to replace the late Speaker Jacob Oulanya? Among them, we have Teodoro Sechikubo. We have the person who has been the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, that is none other than Anita Amongin. We have Abudu Katuntu, We have Jacob Oboth. We also have Rebecca Kadaga herself. We have Fox Odoi. We have Robin Rakonjo. We have Dennis Sobua, the Minister of Sports, the State Minister of Sports. And we also have the government chief whip, and that is none other than Mai Moko. Thomas Tayeba is one of those people who feel that they would take over this position of speaker. And now it has just passed 2 hours, but many people have come out to show interest that they are interested in that position of speakership. What does that mean? Iti wawona woli manyati walo yegombo kubaawo alinda bulinzi akadde katuukoveewo asobole okubaga naye yeddiza ekifo ekyo. Oyinza okulaba akafo ako gwagamba ti katono nnyo oba tekayina mugaso naye ate waliwo kiraba nti kinene. We are still moving on with the City Vibe Show. My name is Hamz, the Incredible, and today focus in this first hour I've decided to focus on Parliament. Onse Chikubo joined the speakership race. As I speak right now, he is at NRM Electoral Commission office, and he has finished to submit in his papers, and he has been confirmed by Dr. Tanga Odoi, the Electoral Commission chairperson for NRM, that is National Resistance Movement. And we hope among these people that have just read the names, I told you there are 9 contestants, people who have shown interest so far for this position of speakership. I'm waiting to see if Muhammad Nsereko, the member of parliament for Kampala Central, if he will appear somewhere, because among those people, those are the kind of the people that we think they would have been out by now, contesting for that position. So Sechikubo is speaking to the people right now after submitting in his credentials to NRM Electoral Commission office, and he has been approved by the Electoral Commission chairperson for NRM, and that is none other than Dr. Tanga Odoi. And we hope other people are still to come in. They are still to come. But we should not take this position for granted, because this is one of the biggest position and sensitive one in this country. And we'll continue with the background of the late Jacob Oulanya. He was born in the then Gulu district on 23rd March 1965 to Nathan Lokori and Karen Atori. He attended St. Joseph College, Laibi. He also joined Dr. Bote College, Boroboro, and Kolo Senior Secondary School for his O and A-level education. In 1988, he joined Makerere University, the oldest university in East African community, where he studied agriculture and economy. He graduated in 1991 with a Bachelor of Arts in that subject. That same year, he entered law school, also Makerere University, graduating in 1994 with a Bachelor of Laws degree. He served as a speaker of the university during that time when he was still at the university. I'm proceeding. He was a speaker, the guild speaker. It is a term that I will use in this era that we're in. He was a guild speaker in 1994 when he joined. When he went back to study his bachelor's of law, and during that time, Mao was the guild president, if I've not mistaken. Yes, it was Norbert Mao. And then Jacob Oulanya, he was the speaker, the guild speaker. So in 1995, he attended the Law Development Center, LDC, where he obtained a postgraduate diploma in legal practice. I want to look at his career. I'll be breaking his career to see who exactly indeed he was and what was he able to do. I will look at his education and his work history and some other history. You know, they always say Tibasimo Genze. We wouldn't use that word right now. Those are some of the things that we need to eliminate and to let go. You know, we need to look at these things we evaluate and eliminate. It looks so awkward. Yesterday, I attended the community policing launch of Chira region here at regional headquarters. When RPC was giving speech, he asked the guest of honor, he was like, I pray that these people who have come here, I've known them for some good time. Let us award these people. Let us commend them. At least we give them medals because they have done a great work working with police. I'm taking a short break. I'm coming back within some few minutes. Good afternoon.
ali mubala mutaka mweyafiiridde bukedde ku makya nga bamulaba ali omu era omulambo kukyali wansi mu ttaka
wano ku 9 sitefamma tukubira wakati we buli ssaawa 0755
omukwano
wangi dia
ng'oli musanyufu kiki
owange mala galeka nanti nazudde ekyama ekyeyeya children diapers ziwa omwana waffe eddembe essanyu n'obulamu obulungi.
kituufu yaya children diapers balina diapers ennungi nga baby love diapers, mommy care diapers ne yaya #1 diapers nungi ku mwana ate nga zimuwa emirembe okuzannya obulungi n'okwebaka obulungi kali zisange mu maduuka gonna okwetoloola eggwanga ate nga zikolebwa wano mu Uganda era nga zakakasibwa n'ekitongole ky'ebyomutindo mu ggwanga ekya UNBS. Okumanya ebisingawo bakubire ku 0700 700 800 kuma omwana wo nga mukalu olunaku lwonna ne yaya children diapers.
Love baby love, love Uganda.
abagole abali kubyadira ku lubalaza otubayingira bafuluma baamaale nga bajumu abo tuli bagole kiki edonkoko leka genda nkoko tyedigida otubwaseekoko sambakeya nga dikololo otubwa muntu eyo yanyama eba igwite ate eba etuuse okuliibwa mutindi empa ku mmere yaado ndyeku mala etwalire kuno otwange
kankulagirire aba Samba Care Processors Limited bebakafuluma okukola emmere y'ebisolo n'ebinyonyi okugeza ng'enkoko bakola layers mash, growers mash, chick mash, broilers mash, broilers starter mash. Era emmere eno etabulwamu ebirungo nga fish meal, cotton seed cake, sunflower cake, soya cake, premix, shells n'ebirala bingi ebigiyamba okubeera ku mutindo. Era balina obukoko obuto ez'amagi kw'osa n'ez'ennyama. Baguza omusuubuzi n'awo atali musuubuzi agula ekimu ekimu.
Aganibwa ku Elliot Road factory ya Ebwenkulu ng'ajja ku ikomero ekirinnya
ebuwenge ku nnyumba ya Mugasa mu maaso g'ekizimbe kya Muteekanga
ekayunga ku Busaana Road ne wano mu kibuga eky'Edinda ku maagaana n'agava ku Main Street nga gambuka ku Radio Road
oba bakubire ku ssimu 0704 44 78 oba 0772 44 78.
Munnayuganda munnange kano akaseera kakwetandikirawo mirimu nabwe kityo nkwanjulira bannaffe aba Marine Chemicals abatunda chemicals oba ebirungo ebikozesebwa okukola bino wammanga liquid soap, bath soap oba sabuni ow'ekitole, ebizigo, kyokka w'amasomero, candles, shampoo, sanitizer n'ebirala bingi. Marine Chemicals batunda chemicals omuli sulfonic acid, caustic soda, glycerin, perfume, candle wax, bungalow, saako kala ez'enjawulo era nga balina ne packaging material mw'oteeka by'omaze okukola omuli obukebe, obucupa, ebidomola n'ebirala bingi. Ettundiro lyaffe ekkulu liri Jinja emabega wa Park Villa okumpi ne gate ya St James nga tulina n'ettabi eddala mu Jinja Bus Park. Tulina ettabi eyiganga saako n'embaale. Marine Chemicals tusomesa abantu ab'enjawulo okukola ebintu ebyo. Osobola otufuna ku ssimu 0750 87 33 36. Ye Marine Chemicals ezza tujja mu bwavu.
Mami n'abakyala mwaniriza ekipya ekyegase ku lulyo lwa White Star Magic Soap. Owange olw'obukyafu amabala n'akasulungo ebinaaba bifuuse lugero. Iye sabbuuni agenda okugonjola obuzibu bwo mu kwoza n'okutukuza atuuse. Gwabyamagero ajja buli kikyafu n'amabala gonna mu ngoye zo ate n'azirekamu akawoowo ak'amagero akasufu. Magic Bar Soap kyasebbuka bwatyo n'ajjayo bulungi amakulu n'omugaso gw'ensimbi zo. Magic Bar Soap ekyebyamagero ekirala ekyegase ku lulyo lwa White Star.
Gwe Matilda
wangi muzeeyi
Mayi.
Ndikwende sente dino gyogule ku ekitabo ogule ku uniform. Ey'essomero lire wale wansi mu kikonko.
Babeli y'essomero tidali someraku. Watwalayo n'akayagwa. Bw'onootwaleyo ni babiri yena yaggwire tiyabise. Ze ndikwenda kujja kusomera ku Honest Hill Secondary School ebuweekula mu Jinja City.
Muzeeyi wa Kataama omwana kyali kuba n'ekituufu. Honest Hill Secondary School ebuweekula mu Jinja City ne isomero lyonka kwotwala omwana wo waloba kweyidusa abasomesa abatendeke ate nga basomesa ebisula ebirungi amasannyalaze lirina library ekubyeko ebitabo ate ni laboratory eidwire ebyuma ebikozesebwa mu masomo ga sciences tubasosula mu madini ate kyolina omanya Honest Hill Secondary School ni branch eya Good Heart balina O ni A level ab'ekisulo n'abaviire waka okumanya ebisingawo kubira director ku 0752 3 4 5 Honest Hill Secondary School. Be honest to succeed.
When peace like a river.
All right, we'll come back from that short break. We are still moving on with the show. I said I want to dedicate this first hour to the late Latin gang, who has been the Speaker of Parliament, and that is none other than Jacob Oulanya. And who is yet, actually, the government is yet to release the burial arrangement. But as I speak right now, the Minister for Presidency, Emily Vabidi Babalanda, she's speaking to the nation, and she will later on tell us when exactly the burial program will be released, and then we shall be able to follow it up. When we went for the break, I was still talking about his background, who he is, and I was heading to East Korea right now, and I want to start from where I ended from.
My soul.
Following his graduation from LDC, Oulanya worked as a lecturer at the center during the same time frame. He began private law practice at the law firm of Oulanya, Honoria and Company Advocates in 2001. He entered politics by successfully contesting to the position of parliamentary seat at Omoro County in then Gulu district under the no-party system, also known as the movement political system. He was, however, cardholder to Uganda People's Congress, UPC. He also participated in the peace talks between the government of Uganda and the Lord Resistance Army rebel, which are led by Joseph Kony. In 2006, he stand as a UPC candidate. He lost his re-election bid. In July 2006, he quit the UPC and joined the ruling National Resistance Movement, NRM. In 2008, he served as the chairman of the Commission of Inquiry into the controversial sub-lease of Chiseka Market, one of the municipal markets in the city of Kampala. In March 2011, Oulanya was elected to represent Omoro County in then Gulu district in the 9th Parliament. At this time, on the NRM ticket, he was elected as a Deputy Speaker of Parliament on 19th May 2011. Following the February 2016 general election, Oulanya was re-elected as a Deputy Speaker of Parliament on 19th May 2016. In the vote conducted by the secret ballot, he received 300 votes, while Mohamed Seroko received 115. On 13th July of 2019, Oulanya was awarded an honorary doctorate of divinity by Zoe Life Theological College, USA, and acquired the title Doctor, enable him to be called Right Honorable Dr. Jacob Oulanya. On 24th July, May 2021, Jacob Oulanya was voted Speaker of Parliament in a race against his former boss, Right Honorable Rebecca Halitwala Kadaga, and Chira Municipality Member of Parliament, Ibrahim Semuju Nganda. Jacob obtained 310 votes against Kadaga, 197, and Semuju Nganda, 15. Let's look at his parliamentary duties. He was a National Speaker of Parliament sitting on the following parliamentary committees. 1. The appointment committees The committee reviews all the cabinet appointments by the president and may approve or reject an appointment. The deputy speaker and the vice chairperson of the committee. Ladies and gentlemen, that is some brief of his background, and I want to look at his illness and death. When did his illness start, and when did his death happen, and why and how? Shortly after his election as a speaker, Oulanya went to the United Kingdom for over a month. There were no reports that had contradicted COVID-19 and flown to UK for treatment. Officially, however, he was stated to have been visiting one of his children in United Kingdom. Subsequently, most of Oulanya's duties were handled by Deputy Speaker Anita Amongi, who is right now contesting for the position that has been for his late boss, and that is speakership. She has joined the speakership race. Failing further specification about Oulanya's health, he last presided over Parliament on 21st December in the year 2021. On 4th February 2022, he was flown via Iceland to Seattle in the United States for treatment of an unspecified illness. In Airbus A330-800 was chartered from Uganda Airlines for the purpose at a cost of the government of 1.7 billion Ugandan shillings, which it goes to over $460,000 and if you convert it into euros, it goes to 400,000. It later emerged that Among had checked on Oulanya at his home on 29th January after she had other associates of his had been unable to contact him by telephone for 3 days. She found him in bed, having a difficulty speaking. He had not eaten in the previous 3 days. He was taken to Mulago National Referral Hospital, where his doctors recommended that he should be flown out of Uganda for further treatment. On 15th March, Amungi and Democratic Party President Norbert Mao, who was his guild president in the university in 1994, and 3 others flew to Seattle to check on Jacob Oulanya. Oulanya died on 20th March 2022 in Seattle. His death was announced by Ugandan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni on his Twitter account. I want to look at what did the late father said, the father to Jacob Oulanya. What did he say when he heard about the death of his son? You know, many people came out with a lot of things, and they were talking a lot of things to Oyoba Amumaze, Onobamu Koze Chino. It is not good someone to just come from nowhere, not andiko kwa sama ya sama. Tuyige, bane tuli bantu bakulu. Tuli bantu bakulu. Tituyinza kumala gachencha kumacha, not andiko ganto Oyobamu Koze Chino, Oyobamu Koze Chino. Ekintu ekyo kiba kibi nnyo bane tuli bantu bakulu. Leero kiri kunze, enkya kiri ku ggwe. Omuyimbi omu mu busoga yayimba n'agamba ti kiri ku mwino. Kiri kwoli ne naawe kisobola okubaga ate kikutuukako mukadde konna. So n'olwekyo bambi tuyige kiki ekyokwogera ne kiki kye tulina kwogera. A lot of people came out, Uganda Speaker Oulanya, we just say he was poisoned. Uganda Speaker Jacob Oulanya was reported, according to his father, Mr. Nathan Okori, who has said his son did not die of natural cause, but quickly added that the death should not be politicalized. He said his son was poisoned. Ulira bulungi. Tata w'omugenzi Jacob Oulanya yavudde n'agamba ti mutabani we yaweewa obutwa, naye n'agamba naye tetukiteeka mu byabufuzi. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proceeding with the show as I give you the update on what's taking place right now. As I speak right now, Jacob Oboth, he has also submitted in his credentials to NRM Electoral Commission Chairperson, and that is none other than Dr. Tanga Odoi at NRM Electoral Commission office, where he's also vying to join the speakership race. I told you, 8-9 people and more still to come. So Jacob Oboth, as I speak right now, he has handed over his credentials, and the chairperson for Electoral Commission in NRM, Dr. Tango Doi, he has confirmed and signed on his papers, and they are handing him over the forms. And we hope that among these people who are coming up right now, contesting for this position or vying for this position, there will be one or two, and let me just say, one among them who will take over this position. But I want to still remind you that even the Deputy Speaker, Anita Mongin, she also wants that position of speakership. Remember, she's not a full speaker. She is a Deputy Speaker. According to the law allows her also to contest for the same position. But I think she may listen to this word and put it in court. I think she may take over the position of Speaker of Parliament. Then another person will come in. They will vote among those who may come in for the Deputy Speaker. Katulindirire tulabe bintu bikyagenda maaso n'okubaga ate binyuma bityo abantu abawerako ddala bakavaayo okubaga ate bajja nga beegwaniza ekifo kino ky'oba Speaker, batandise okubaga abawaayo empapula zaabwe, era agakulira Electoral Commission mu kibiina kino kya NRM yaliko omusomesa wange Dr. Tanga Odoi amaze okubaga ate afuna empapula zaabwe era n'asayiningako n'akkiriza abeega ate abeesimbawo ku kifo kino. Ekifo kino ekyoba Speaker wa Parliament kiriwo oba kiri open mukadde kano, kubanga abadde atwala Parliament oba abadde Speaker wa Parliament eno oluvannyuma lw'okuva mu bulamu obw'ensi eno ennaku 2 emabega. So mukadde kano batandise okubaga ate bavaayo ababaka ab'enjawulo okujja okubaga ate beewandiisa okusobola okubaga ate beesimbawo mu kifo ekyo. Mu kifo kino mu bantu omwendo oba oliawo abakavaayo omu yekka yagenda okubaga ate atwala ekifo kino. Ate omukyala abadde amyuka Speaker wa Parliament, omukyala Anita Mungi, y'omu ku abo abantu abeegwaniza entebe eno y'oba Speaker, ayagala okubaga ate afuuka Speaker omujjuvu. Tulindirire tulabe mu abo abantu ani agenda okubaga ate atwala ekifo kino. Ngenda kubaga ate nkwata amasimu right now, ojja kuba nkubira ku 0757 46 48 oba 0759 2886 oba 0770 34857. Mbulire endowooza yo, olowooza kuba n'abantu abakavaayo kujja okwagala okubaga abatwala ekifo kino ky'oba Speaker. Ani gw'osuubira agenda okubaga ate adda mu bigere bya Speaker Jacob Oulanya eyakamala okubaga ate ava mu bulamu obw'ensi eno? Gavumenti tenaba okubaga evaayo n'enteekateeka entuufu ddiirwa agenda okubaga ate aziikibwa, wabula gavumenti egamba nti bagenda kubaga ate bafulumya enteekateeka ez'okuziika omugenzi Jacob Oulanya abadde Speaker wa Parliament mukadde konna okuva nakati. So naye bagamba ati baagala abantu bano abaagala okubaga ate batwala ekifo kino bamala okubaga ate beewandisa. Naye mabegaawo bavuddeyo ekibondo eky'ababaka aba Parliament abaddala abamusoga abasinga abawagira omukyala Anita Mungi nga bagamba ati Electoral Commission eyimiriza okubaga ekwata ebiwandiiko by'abo abantu abaagala okubaga ate beewandisa ku kifo ekyo ekyoba Speaker, wabula omumyuka we yaba addawo. So bano bakulembeddwamu Solomon Solwani, yes, wembasirimbye kusobola okubaga ate basisinkana chairman wa Electoral Commission mu NRM omwami Dr. Otanga Odoi. Naye tulabaga ababaka bangi abavuddeyo okubaga ate bajja okwesimbawo mu kifo kino era gawe njogerera kati mwami Sekikuubo amaze okubaga ate Theodore Sekikuubo amaze okubaga ate pickinga fomu ze Jacob both naye amaliriza n'abalala basatu tulindirira okulaba oba Nampala oba gavumenti naye ajja kuvaayo okujja okubaga naye yesimbawo njogera ku Thomas Tayebwa mukodomi wange oba oliawo naye yandivaayo najja okubaga ate ayesimbawo ku kifo kino beomu ku bantu eggwanga liritunulidde ennyo abayinza okubatega batwala ekifo kino kusinzira kwamu bagamba ti oba oliawo ne Rebecca alitwala kadaaga yandikomawo naye nayagala okubaga ate atwala ekifo ekyo maaso ku ggwanga alindirira tulabe kiki kigenda okubaga ate kiddirira maaso awo nze Hamz Solomon the voice of the voiceless era gangenda okubaga ate mbatambuza mpola paka sawa zigenda kuba 10 sawa esooka nsazeewo mbega ate njiwaayo twogere ku mugenzi Jacob Oulanya abadde speaker wa parliament y'eggwanga Uganda menya ebyafaayo bye era neki abantu bagenda maaso kubaga ate bamwogerako kamala okwetoola mukole ku nsimbi. I'm coming back in just a short minute.
96.
Yes, please come in.
Yes, abo mukamange ntusi.
Mpekane ebintu bye byawoire ekibula my identity card ogiresa.
Aya ndije nayo.
Jimpe.
Yino sewo.
Amaina tigaboneka bulungi akafaane kakyuka eni nderi oti muyembe wakakubira wakano.
Amaina gaboneka bonerawo tobona eno mweno.
Be omulimo gukulemye soko ireyo.
Namba muzeeni.
Obuyambi bw'ensobola okukuwa nja kulagirira ku bwerere ja ku Care Quest Uganda Limited plot number 78 Sara Plaza okulinaana biashara supermarket we bakola plastic ID nga diboneka bulungi digital printing CD printing invitation cards ni wedding cards receipt books posters banner billboards logos bakola printing and branding certificate bawandika ku t-shirt ku bikopo n'amasowani bana ifa ba Care Quest Uganda Limited obaga na ku namba y'esimu noti 776 332 ndala 332 oba noti 7 2 332 Care Quest Uganda Limited n'abakugu.
Munnayuganda munnange kana akaseera kakwetandikirawo mirimu nabwe kityo nkwanjulira bannaffe aba Marine Chemicals abatunda chemicals oba ebirungo ebikozesebwa okukola bino wammanga liquid soap bath soap oba sabuni ow'ekitole ebizigo kyokka w'amasomero candles shampoo sanitizer n'ebirala bingi. Marine Chemicals batunda chemicals omuli sulfonic acid caustic soda glycerin perfume candle wax bungalow saako kala ez'enjawulo era nga balina ne packaging material mwoteeka by'omaze okukola omuli obukebe obucupa ebidomola n'ebirala bingi. Ettundiro lyaffe ekkulu liri Jinja emabega wa Park Villa okumpi ne gate ya St James nga tulina n'ettabi eddala mu Jinja Bus Park tulina ettabi eyiganga saako n'embaale. Marine Chemicals tusomesa abantu ab'enjawulo okukola ebintu ebyo. Osobola otufuna ku ssimu 0750 87 33 36 ye Marine Chemicals ezo tujja mu bwavu.
Siro gye tusooka bwe byonna mu byonna olina byonna ensi bye yeetaaga endwadde zaalumanga.
Mikwano gyange basebo ne bannyabo nze Musumba Francis Kakoza kuba wano ku Promise Faith Center Church International Mafubira mu zone B tusangibwa wano kumpi ne Kavule Primary School ku kkubo erigenda e Bugembe ye Wanyama Road. Njagala okubaaniza ku programu yaffe Kkiriza Katonda buli lwa Sunday sawa 12 ez'okumakya okutuuka ku saawa emu wano ku 96 City Farma eddoboozi ly'eggwanga. Era n'okubaaniza mu programu zaffe ku kanisa ez'enjawulo ku Sunday tubeerawo okuva ku saawa 3 ez'okumakya tuuka essaawa 7 ate ku bbalazo tuuka ku Lwokutaano tubeerawo ku kanisa n'okusaba okw'enjawulo essaawa 11:30 tuuka ssaawa 1:30. Bw'onojja Mukama ajja kukuwa nnyo omukisa. Okumanya ebisingawo osobola okunkubira ku ssimu zange 070308 6317 oba 0704387413. Teweerabira, Yesu ye Mukama.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll,
right, it is well with my soul. He has brought us now to 44 minutes past 2 o'clock. And I said this hour, I have decided to talk about the late Jacob Oulanya. You know, many people have come out to say a lot of things, and we have heard a lot. And I know even where you are, there is someone who have just said something about him. Yeah? When he went for a short break, I was still talking about what his dad said. Mr. Nathan Okori was said his son did not die of a natural cause, but he was poisoned. This is what he said. It was like, I know all of you who have come here to mourn Oulanya's death is not easy news to welcome, because I know he did not die of natural cause. He was poisoned. Mr. Okori told handcuffed mourners at their ancestral home in Omoro district. Just hours after, Information Minister and the government spokesperson Dr. Chris Bariomonsi, in response to our inquiry last night, said that they should ignore information that is circulating around that he died because he was poisoned. He said a post-mortem report will be released and the government will give out a statement. President Museveni confirmed Oulanya's two-term deputy speaker who had passed on in Seattle, Washington in the United States, but did not specify when he died or what caused his death. Look into that. President Museveni we yali ayogera ganyonyola eggwanga nti speaker wa parliament yali amaze okubaga ava mu bulamu bw'ensi eno tiyababuulira diru yafa era kiki ekyali kimuse. It is some of the reason that people are still lingering up, you know. So those are the things that make people still asking themselves what went wrong, what took place. Jacob Oulanya passed away in Seattle, Washington, in the United States, but the president did not specify when he died or what caused his death. Two touchy issues that have been subject of intense speculation in the past weeks. However much it was like that, his father is still claiming that his son was poisoned, but he doesn't want anyone to take his politics there. And now, we're still moving on with the City Vibe Show. I said my name is Hamz, is Solomon, the Incredible. Some of the things that the late Dinian about last year, I remember when he came out and he made a statement, he was like, I am not anybody's yes man. I have a brain that functions very well. I am able to see what is right and what is not right. I have 3 principles. 1, is it okay with God? 2, is it okay with the law? 3, when I take the decision, will I sleep well? Those were some of the words the late Jacob Oulanya Lohori said last year, after touching his former boss Rebecca Kadaga to claim the 3rd highest title in the land. The Speaker of Parliament, it was on May 24, 2021, and Oulanya holding the ruling party flag, enjoying President Yoweri Museveni's support when he defeated Kadaga, who had been a speaker since 2011, making her one of the veteran female politicians in the land on that day. Kadaga lost 310 votes against 197 in the House of 529 members of Parliament. Oulanya's victory thought was short-lived and health battles began soon after, and he only presided over 2 sessions of Parliament before he took a sick leave. Museveni announced the death of the Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya, and on his Twitter, this is what he said. It was like countrymen and countrywomen. It is with a lot of sadness that I announce the death of Right on Jacob Oulanya, the Speaker of Parliament. That was declared by President Museveni. He said, I got information of this sad news at 10:30 a.m. East African time. from people that have been with him and the doctor that was caring for him in the intensive care unit. It was a good cadre. I delayed the announcement so that his children will be informed first. That was what the president said, and he said his death had been rumored late last week before his official military refuted the claim. He had been airlifted to US for further treatment. The agricultural economists who joined politics in 2001 had served under Kadaga from May 2011. The Moro country legislator joined parliament in 2001 has a Ugandan People's Congress ticket at a time when party activities had been banned and political play was entirely under the National Resistance Movement ruling party system. Introduced in 1986, when the current government under President Yoweri Museveni captured power, under the system, political play was an individual in merit, not party inspiration. Oulanya, in his principles, had always yearned to have children feel proud of using his name. So he said he would embark on doing good, winning fairly, eating only his share. I'm going to give you what we call work with caution. This is what he said. I want my children to be proud of my name because of the good things I did for the people. Those are the things that make me work with caution when I'm handling public matters, he once said in an interview. He came in as a speaker with a lot of energy and determination, saying he wanted the next 5 years to be very different, to restore public confidence in the institution of parliament and change the way things had previously been done. He vowed to restore cordiality between legislature and the presidency and to restore the integrity of parliament under his predecessor Kadaga, whom he dispersed. Parliament was accused of rubber stabbing executive decision, including laws, and were seen as inattornicates to civil liberties. I said he was born on 23rd March of 1965 to Nathan Lokori and Atuon Oulanya, who came from a family friends and compadres described has a humble background. His father had a mud and water grass that hatched house with mud flour, which smelled with cow dung all the time. It is the same house I found when I was there, when I went there. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak right now, Bladon Chintu, the Member of Parliament for Kagoma North, he has also arrived at NRM Electoral Commission office in Kampala, and I don't know if he has also come to pick the form if you want also to contest for the same post of speakership. But as I speak right now, he has just arrived and is being shown where to sit. Omubaka owa Kagoma North njogera ku Brandon Chintu amaze okubaga naye atuuka ku ofisi ya Electoral Commission ya NRM Kampala, oba oliawo naye azze kubaga yeewandisa obafuna fomu okwesimbawo ku ekifo kya speaker wa parliament, era nga bwe nkiteebereza bwe kiri amaze okubaga akwasibwa empapula naye ayagala okubaga ati yesimbawo ku obwa speaker wa parliament. So Brandon Chintu musayi muto abasinga gwe bakazaako, njagala okubaga ate mbategeeza olunaku olweggulo nasobodde okubaga musisinkana we twabadde wano nga tugulawo oba kyetwaniise policing month. Yes, Community Policing Month waneno Muchira region we yabadde omugenyi omukulu nayogeddeko naye teyandaze eti ayina interest eyokubaga ate yesimbawo ku kifo kino ekyobwa speaker, naye mulabye mukadde kano gaze bamukwasiza empapula wabula tango doyi tabaddeewo. Tumulaba ng'atambula mpolampola, bamugjawo wali wabadde ateereddwa, abadde atuuziddwa, bamutwala munda. Simanyi oba agenda kubaga naye assigning empapula ezo okusobola okubaga yesimbawo ku kifo kino ekyoba speaker wa parliament w'eggwanga Uganda. Wanaaba yesimbyewo ajja kuba omu ku bantu abasoose okuviira ddala mu Busoga okwesimbawo ku kifo ky'obwa speaker. Njogera ku mulundi guno, sigamba ti anaabasookedde ddala, ngamba mu parliament eno gye tulimuyo ku mulundi guno. Brandon yakamala emyezi mitono mu parliament kubanga kino kye kisanja kye kisooka mu parliament, era tulabaga azakola ebintu bingi. Basobola okubaga ate bamuwa oba publicity mu parliament. Kale katulindire tulabe oba naye akyali ku nkola yeemu oba ayagala okubaga ate yesimbawo okuba speaker. Nja kwongera okubaga ate mbategeeza biki ebigenda mu maaso oludda eyo. Wabona kyagenda maaso n'okubaga ate mbategeeza ebimu ku byafaayo bya Jacob Oulanya abadde speaker wa parliament y'eggwanga Uganda, era abadde yakafuga obaolya ate yakafuuka speaker kumala emyezi emitono. Omwaka obaolyawo omwaka guweze, naye yasobola okubaga ate akubiriza entuula 2 zokka eza parliament, kubanga oluvannyuma lw'okubaga alangirwa ati yeryalidde akendo mu bwa speaker, yatandika okubaga ate afuna obulwadde obw'enjawulo oba mulemesa okubaga ate akola emirimu gye egya obwa speaker. Era mumyuka we omukyala Anita Amongini yabadde akola emirimu gy'obwa speaker okumala ebbanga lino lyonna. Brandon Kintu Musayi muto akomyewo wagenda okubaga ate assigninga ku mpapula, agenda kubaako ne foomu zajjuza zafune foomu, era gatusuubira Tanga Odoyi gono eyali omusomesa wange. Musajja oyo mwenyumirizaamu nnyo, abasobola okubaga ate mufuna kakisa okubaga abasomesa mu biseera ebyo. Mumanyi ki kyenjogerako e Makerere University. Yali musajja wayingira mu kibiina muyinza okuseka we mutandika paka ate bwe mumaliriza lecture, nega waba meaninga business aba meaninga business. So Brandon Kintu Musayi muto amaze okubaga ate atuula, era bamukwasiza empapula ze, alinda Dr. Tango Doi naye wuuna amaze okubaga ate atuuka, agenda kubaga ajjuza form basobola okubaga ate basayininga ku mpapula zino. Njagala okubaga ate nfuna obaolya amaloboozi gano abantu basobola okubaga bawulira ebimu ku bigambo bigenda okubaga ate biva eri Tanga Odoyi. Nja kuba nkwata obulango buno obugenda okuddaka osobola okubaga atuulira biki ebigenda okubaga ate bikolebwa. Kale kamala okubaga tufuna amaloboozi. Musasi waffe katuwe amaloboozi atubulire embeera nga weemidde oludda luli.
within the same precinct.
Oh
kale amaloboozi nja kuba tegafuna mpolampola maaso awo oba oli awo mukadde kaffe kali akamawulire ag'essaawa 10 olulimi oluganda ne munaffe Julius ajja kuba atayongera okubaga atuwa Bladon amaze okubaga ate asayininga empapula ziraga nti ekifo kino ekyoba speaker oba parliament naye abwagala empapula amaze okubaga asayininga era Dr. Tanga Odoi naye ataddeko omukono era bamukonfaminze bamuwadde foomu tulindirira tulabe ku bantu bano abatwala foomu zino bameka bagenda okubaga ate bazza foomu abantu bangi balabika okubaga ate begomba oba begwaniza ekifo kino naye nga ekifo kino kya muntu omu katulindirire emaaso awo tujja kuba twongera okubaga ate tubifuna mpola nze Hamz Solomon atudde okubaga ate mbatambuza mpola ngenda kubaga ate nkosa olulimi oluganda n'oluzungu nga bulijjo wentera okubaga ate nkikola nsobola okubaga ate ne bali abatawulira olulimi oluzungu n'abasobola okubaga ate bamanya ki kyetuliko Bladon Kintu abantu ab'Ekagoma nammwe nja kubaga ate mbategeeza ati Bladon Kintu amaze okubaga ate yeewandisa era amaze okubaga ate yafuna foomu ekakasa ati yesimbyewo okuba speaker wa parliament so oba oli awo omukisa gunajjiraawo musaayi muto Bladon Kintu n'alya ekifo kino ekyoba speaker owa parliament ne tubaga ate tuzeemu okubaga ate tufuna speaker omulala okuva ku ludda luno wabula abantu bangi baagala ekifo kino oba beegwaniza ekifo kino ekyoba speaker owa parliament mwe muli abantu adde mu parliament okumala emyaka 10 n'omusobo ate tulabyega mu bano abakajjajjo juzi wano mwe muli Bladon Kintu nkutegeeza nti yakamala emyezi mitono mu parliament naye agamba ati naye ayina capability okusobola okubaga ate yesimba ku kifo kino ekya wa member ekya speaker wa parliament maso kugwanga tulindire tulabe ani agenda okubaga ate alya mu banne akaendo nze Hamz Solomon ngenda kubaga ate netolamu katono enywe ku lwendo olw'amazzi we n'abankumyo maaso awo ku ssaawa yaffe esembayo nja kwongera okubaga ate menyamenya ebimu ku bintu bize byogerwa ku mugenzi right honorable speaker wa parliament omugenzi kati Jacob Oulanya Lokori erinnya liri erya Lokori abasinga muyinza okwebuuza ati litegeeza ki mu lulimi olwewaffe olukyoli kiba kitegeeza ati ebigambo biruddewo Lokori weewaawo so omwana weeka otyo we yavudde mu bulamu obw'ensi eno tulindira tulabe ani agenda okubaga ate adda mu kifo kino nze Hamz Solomon kankomewo kamale okubaga ate nywamu ku lwendo olw'amazzi
Peace like a river attendeth my way when sorrows like sea.
You're looking with I'm Solomon the Incredible on the City Vibe Show. Expect the best as we keep.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
We started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last one.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way.
I'm Solomon the Incredible on the City Vibe Show. You're looking with I'm Solomon the Incredible on the City Vibe Show. Expect the best as we give you variety of hot music.
Precious Redeemer and friend, who would have thought that a lamb could rescue the souls of men? Oh, you rescue the souls of men.
All right, welcome back from that short musical break. We are still going on, and I say this is really so sad. The country has lost an icon of which it is not easy to being replaced. You know, every leader comes with an iconical, and every leader comes with a new style. Every leader comes with a new development. Indeed, I'm going to harden my voice to the people of northern Uganda, and I say it is so sad that we have lost a giant in our region. So sad. May he so rest in peace. I was still telling you, and I was saying he was born on March 23rd, 1965 to Nathan Okori and Karen Atwon. Oulanya came from a family where his friends and contemporaries describes as a humble background. His father had a mud and wet grass attached house with mud floor smeared with a cow dung. That is where they used to stay in. But his father did whatever it takes to ensure that his sons attend or get an education suitable. Oulanya attended St. Joseph College, Laibi. He also joined Dr. Obote College, Boroboro, and also later on joined Kolo Senior Secondary School for Senior Secondary School for his secondary education, joining Makere University in 1988 to pursue agriculture and economy. He graduated in 1991 with a Bachelor of Arts in Agriculture and Economy, but later on he joined law school at the same university in the same year, graduating in 1994 with a Bachelor of Law degree. At the university, he was a Speaker of University Student Guild. After obtaining his diploma in legal practice at the Law Development Center, he started his law firm, which was known as Oulanya and Oulanya Honoria and company advocate, actively working there until he joined elective politics in 2001. During the time of Joseph Kony's rebel staff, at a time when the government asked the leaders from northern Uganda to help finding a lasting solution in the war between government forces and the Lord Resistance Army rebels of Joseph Kony, which had lasted for more than a decade, claiming 100,000 of lives and displacing millions of people. Oulanya joined the team for peace talks. Although the peace talks involving former Mozambique President Joaquim Chissano later did not yield much, the talks marked the final departure and later defeat of rebels who were flushed out of Uganda, escaping to Central African Republic, where some of them surrendered, while others up to now remain holded in the jungles. With their political experience, Oulanya gave the elections another shot in 2006, contesting to represent the same people of Omoro. This time, the country had embraced multi-party democratic dispensation, and he contested on the UPC ticket despite the party popularity among the people of northern Uganda. Then Oulanya lost the election in the year 2006. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still moving on with the Vibe Show. I'm still breaking his background. Let's come to know who Oulanya really he was. A couple of months after election, he quit UPC and joined the ruling National Resistance Movement, NRM, begging the position of chairman of the Commission of Inquiry into controversial sub-lease of Chiseka Market, one of the municipal markets in the city of Kampala. 2 years later, in March 2011, Oulanya was elected to represent Omoro Country in Gulu District in 9th Parliament, this time on the NRM ticket, after he was elected Deputy Speaker of Parliament on 19th May 2011. He was re-elected to represent Omoro Country in 2016, a general election, and he was again elected Deputy Speaker of the 10th Parliament with 300 votes against the closest rival, Muhammad Iseroko, with 115 votes. The private trip is what I want to talk about. Get a pen and paper. I want to talk about the private trip.
Hopelessly lost our way. Oh, we've hopelessly lost the way.
In July 2021, Oulanya, who had not been seen in public for nearly 2 months after his election as a speaker, dismissed report that he had been ill, just like Parliament publicist Chris Obore said when questioned about his whereabouts became too many. Oulanya said he had taken what we call a private trip to his family abroad. MPs had got rumors that Mr. Oulanya had gone abroad for treatment for an underclosed illness. Some said it was COVID-19, especially at the time when the country was battling the second wave. He later returned to the normal business at his Parliament office. However, 3 months later, he again disappeared from Parliament and leaving the parliamentary business to his deputy, Anita Among. Early in February 2022, it was discovered that he had spent 3 days without entering or eating. He was immediately rushed from his home to Mulago National Referral Hospital and eventually out of the country. His close friends, Chief Justice Alfonso Windolo and Democratic Party President General Norbert Mao, said they had made phone calls and could not trace him, suspecting something had gone wrong. His deputy said when she went to check on him on January 29, 2022, she found him in bed but unable to speak. His deteriorating health forced the government to charter the Uganda airline plane fly him to US for further treatment. On 17th of February 2022, Oulanya was tweeted and thanked Ugandans for their prayers and concern about his health. Fellow Ugandans, my deepest appreciation for your well wishes and prayers. I wish you God's blessing. That was his last tweet. According to Kitgo Municipality Member of Parliament Dennis Amere Onelkat, Oulanya has been a key pillar of the political representation of northern Uganda, where he hailed from. That is what I had for you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from that side. But I want to still remind you that let's keep praying for our country. Uganda, this is not the first leader to die in this manner.
Oh, what's always hunger Wonderful, merciful Savior, precious Redeemer and friend, who would have thought that a lamb could rescue the souls of men? Oh, you rescue the souls of men. Counselor, comforter, keeper, Spirit we long to embrace. You offer hope when our hearts have hopelessly lost our way. Oh, we've hopelessly lost the way. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You give the healing and grace our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. Almighty, infinite Father, faithfully loving your own. Here in our weakness you find us, falling before your throne. Oh, we're falling before your throne. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You give the healing and grace our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 17 minutes past 3 o'clock on this beautiful day of Tuesday, 22nd of March, 2022. We're moving on with the show from where it started from. I've been talking about the death of Speaker of Parliament Jacob Oulanya, and many people are coming out with query, and we're wondering what could be the answer, because the government haven't yet come out with a post-mortem report, or the report that shows that he passed on due of this and this. So we're waiting to see what will government say, and because the people are eagerly waiting. They want to know what could be the problem. Hello? So I'm gonna open up my phones now. You're gonna call me on 0757 4648 28 or 0759 288 646 or 0770 348057. Just call in and give me your view. Olowooza kiki ekyasse speaker wa parliament omwami Jacob Oulanya. Waliwo mpeezo obubaka n'angamba ti Solomon omwami oyo azze afa nga abakulembeze abalala abazze bafa nga teboogera kiki kibase. So bintu bingi byetaaga okubaga ate bitunulirwa naddala muno mu ggwanga Uganda. You send me SMS on 0701 37 677. The Vibe Show, hello.
Hello.
Sebo.
Yeah.
Yes, Sebo, no ijebali. Webali kuliza Sebo. Thank you so much. And I was like, many people have come out and wanagamba timunangi Solomon weyegase kwabo abakulembeze abazze bafa nayega tetumanyi kiki kibatta nega tetumanyi kiki kibatta abantu bangi bazze bafa mu nfeeyo nayega tetumanya kibatta. So gavumenti yanibadde vaayo netubulira abaddala kituufu yafudde butwa. Then onagamba ti Solomon, thank for the show. Oyo bamumaze bambi. If you send me a message mbulira manyago ne wajjo sinzidde oba osobola so oli okompe endooza yo. Sindikira obubaka ku 070 3 7 gwayagala okubaga ate ompeereza obubaka nja kusobola okubaga ate mbusoma ndabe ki kyogezaako okubaga ate oyogerako mpola mpola. Kanve mu bulango nzije.
Cowboy Speciale, now available in affordable pouch packs of 25 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams, and 200 grams at your nearby shop. Cook delicious meals with Cowboy, a product of Bidco Uganda Limited.
Ng'omuzadde otambudde okumalako ekibuga kyonna ng'onoonya ebyambalo by'abaana eby'omulembe toddamu kwekooya. Kankulagirire bannaffe aba Lakiki Children's Wear Center bano nga bakutuusiriza ebyambalo by'abaana eby'omulembe. Balina ebiteeteeyi ebirungi mu sayizi zonna, amasaati, empale kw'oteeka n'engatto z'abaana ez'omulembe
ng'ate ziva China, Japan ne Turkey.
Lakiki Children's Wear Center basange ku Nizam Road opposite n'Enkabi Center ku kizimbe okulya lero awo mu Kikuubo, oba bakubire ku 0779 69 25 13 ne ku 0700 24 00 12. Lakiki Children's Wear Center yitayo leero tojja kwejjusa.
Kale wetugendedde mu kumulamu kotonotono mbadde nkyagenda maaso n'okubaga ate nkutegeeza ti gwayagala okubaako nekyo buuza oba kumpa endooza yo osobola okubaga ompeeza obubaka ku 070 37 67. Nja kusobola okubaga ate mbusoma mpola mpola. Ate gwe ayagala okubaga ate okuba essimu ojja kuba ku namba zaffe eza studio ku 075 46 oba 075 288 oba MTN eri 077 3 Nagamba Solomon, thank for the show, but this world is not our home. Please play for me that song, and I want to dedicate it to everyone who is listening to this show. This world is not my home. Kale ngenda kubaga nkakubira Dora. This world is not my home. Kale ndoza kantandike nakayimba ako naba nkomyewo nja kwongera okubaga ate nsoma message endala ate nkwate ne ku masimu gamwe.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. My treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blue. The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you.
heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother just over in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting now for me in heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Just over in glory land we'll live eternally. The saints on every hand are shouting victory. Their songs of sweetest praise drift back from heaven's shore, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore.
Stay with me, don't fall asleep too soon. The angels can wait for a moment. Come real close, forget the world outside. Tonight we're alone, it's finally you and I. It wasn't meant to feel like this, not without you. 'Cause when I look at my life, how the pieces fall into place, it just wouldn't right without you. When I see how my path seemed to end up before your face, the state of my heart, the place where we are, was written in the stars. Don't be afraid, I'll be right by your side, through the laughter and pain, together we're about to fly. Not without you. 'Cause when I look at my life, how the pieces fall into place, it just wouldn't right without you. When I see how my path seemed to end up before your face, the state of my heart, the place where we are, was written in the stars. Made a few mistakes, yeah, like sometimes we do. Been through a lot of heartache, but I made it back to you. 'Cause when I look at my life,
All right, written in the stars, a beautiful sound of Westlife. I want to dedicate this song for you guys, wherever you're listening from. It is a big show. The City Vibe Show is Professor Hamz on the Credible, and this is how we do it every single working day, Monday to Friday at 2 to 4 p.m. I want to say hi to the people who are listening from different parts of the country. Hope you guys are doing fine. The big show is on, and the time is now. Yeah, I want to dedicate this last minute now to make requests. Yeah, just call in, make requests, and dedicate it to your loved one. This is like, hey, Solomon, hi, thanks for the show. Please play for me The Vow Goes Unbroken by Kenny Rogers. I want to dedicate this song to Charity in Buenda. And now, let's run it. Vow Goes Unbroken by Kenny Rogers, the late.
From the moment I met you, you made my life complete. This wave of pure devotion has swept me off my feet. And tonight when we kissed, you still took my breath away. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. The vows go unbroken, and you still know I do. Love, keep and honor, always true to you. Though I have been tempted, oh, I have never strayed. I'd die before I damage this union we have made. The vows go unbroken, and you still know I do. Love, keep and honor, always true to you. I knew from the first that for better or worse, I'd stand by you all my life. And the vows go unbroken, and you still know I do. Love, keep and honor, always true to me.
The Vow Goes Unbroken. It's a beautiful sound of the late Kenny Rogers. I want to dedicate this song to Daria. I know you're on listening, and just know the vow cannot just go unbroken like that. Yeah, I hope you're doing fine. And that has brought us now to 32 minutes past our last hour. And this one's like, hi Solomon, please drop me a goodbye beside this world. Thanks for the show. And now here we go. I'm going to be playing the request because we out of time. Yeah, we out of the time. So the request that comes in is the one that I'll be playing. Let's go.
Mama, you gave life to me. Turned a baby into a lady. And mama, all you had to offer was a promise of life love. Now I know there is no other love like a mother's love for her child. And I know a love so complete someday must leave, must say goodbye. Goodbye's the saddest word I'll ever hear. Goodbye's the last time I will hold you near. Someday you'll say that word and I will cry. It'll break my heart to hear you say goodbye. Mama, you gave love to me, turned a young one into a woman. And Mama, all I ever needed was a guarantee of you loving me. 'Cause I know there is no other love like a mother's love for her child. And it hurts so that something so strong someday will be gone, must say goodbye. Ooh, yeah. Goodbye's the saddest word I'll ever hear. Goodbye's the last time I will hold you near. Someday you'll say that word and I will cry. It'll break my heart to hear you say goodbye. But the love you give will always be here. You'll always be there every time I fall. You are to me the greatest love of all. You take my weakness and you make me strong. And I will always love you till forever And when you need me, I'll be there for you always. I'll be there your whole life through. I'll be there, this I'm promise you. I'll be your beacon through the darkest night. I'll be the wings that guide your broken flight. I'll be your shelter through the raging storm. And I will love you till forever comes. Goodbye's the saddest word I'll ever hear. Goodbye's the last time I
Looking, I'm Solomon the Incredible on the City Vibe Show.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10. Together we've climbed hills and trees, learned of love and ABCs, skinned our hearts and skinned our knees. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now the spring is in the air, pretty girls are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons at a time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family. You tried to teach me right from wrong. Too much wine and too much song. Wonder how I got along. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, little children everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the sun, like the seasons, have all gone. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Goodbye, Michelle, my little one. You gave me love and helped me find the sun. And every time that I was down, you would always come around and get my feet back on.
Always a city from Mars. Ubira musayuko. Na mwendo akesu so.
Tusekemu. Aya abagenda kabalagalaga muje tugende bulamba biri egende.
Mzee inono muwe.
Muje tugende kabalagalaga muje tugende.
We na gema.
Driver tugende bajude.
Konda kitalinda ko.
Ate buzibuki.
So kompe sente na kabalagala.
Wachikai.
Oli kunkobanga ngabe kabalagala maziza mulala kitundu mpa sente ogololi.
Kabalagala kitundu sebo tukoye kugabira kabalagala.
Mama afire.
Nolwecho wekumire kweno. Mwendo akesu
Gwe Matilda.
Wanje muzeyi.
Ndikwende sente dino gyogule ku ekitabo ogule ku uniform. Ey'essomero lire wale wansi mu kikonko.
Babeli y'essomero tidali someraku. Watwala yonna akayagwa. Buno otweleyo ni babiri yena yagwire tiyabise. Ze ndikwenda kuja kusomera ku Honest Hill Secondary School ebuweekula mu Jinja City.
Muzeyi wa Kataama omwana kyali koba n'ekituufu. Honest Hill Secondary School ebuweekula mu Jinja City ne isomero lyonka kwotwala omwana wo waloba kweyidusa abasomesa abatendeke ate nga basomesa ebisula ebirungi amasannyalaze lirina library ekubyeko ebitabo ate ni laboratory eidwire ebyuma ebikozesebwa mu masomo ga sciences tibasosola mu madini ate kyolina omanya Honest Hill Secondary School ni branch eya Good Heart balina O ni A level ab'ekisulo n'abaviire waka okumanya ebisingawo kubira director ku 0752 334 445 Honest Hill Secondary School. Be honest to succeed.
Oh yes, please come in.
Yes, abo mukama ngentusi.
Mpekane ebintu bye byawoire ekibula my identity card ogiresa.
Aya ndidde nayo.
Jimpe.
Yino sebo.
Amayi natigaboneka bulungi akafaane kakyukakyuka eni nderi oti muyembe wakakubira wakano.
Amayi nagaboneka bonerawo toloneno mweno.
Be omulimo gukulemye soko ireyo.
Namba muzeyi.
Obuyambi bw'ensobola okukuwa njakulagirira ku bwereere ja ku Care Quest Uganda Limited plot number 38 Sara Plaza okulinaana biashara supermarket. Webakola plastic ID nga diboneka bulungi, digital printing, CD printing, invitation cards, ni wedding cards, receipt books, posters, banner, billboards, logos, bakola printing and branding certificate, bawandika ku t-shirt, ku bikopo n'amasowani. Banaifa ba Care Quest Uganda Limited obagana ku namba y'essimu noti 776 332 332 oba noti 7 2 332 Care Quest Uganda Limited n'abakugu.
Mwami n'abakyala mwanyiriza ekipya ekyegase ku lulyo lwa White Star Magic Bar Soap. Owange olw'obukyafu amabala n'akasumu ngoye binaaba bifuuse lugero. Iye sabbuuni agenda okugonjola obuzibu mu kwoza n'okutukuza atuuse. Gwa byamagero ajja buli kikyafu n'amabala gonna mu ngoye zo ate n'azirekamu akawoowo ak'amagero akasufu. Magic Bar Soap tasebbuka bw'atyo n'aggyayo bulungi amakulu n'omugaso gw'ensimbi zo. Magic Bar Soap eky'ebyamagero ekirala ekyeggase ku lulyo lwa White Star.
Endwadde nnyingi ezitulemesa okweyagala mu bulamu n'olwekyo gwe munnayuganda ali eyo nkwanjulira omusomo ogutuumiddwa The Healing Program ng'omusomo guno gugendereddwamu okuyigiriza okwejjanjaba mu birwadde ebikutawaanya. Jangu osomesebwa abasawo abakugu ku ngeri gy'oyinza okujjanjaba endwadde z'olowooza nti teziwona omuli AIDS, muyite mukenenya oba siriimu, diabetes oba sukaali ne pressure. Omusomo guno gwakubaawo ng'ennaku z'omwezi 27 omwezi ogwokusatu omwaka guno, n'olwekyo gwatawanyizibwa endwadde yonna ku zino ezikumenyeddwa. Funa emitwalo 17 n'ekitundu omuntu sekinnoomu, ate abanajjanga kapo emitwalo 25. Kati gwe pressure, sukaali naawe owa mukenenya teweetuulako. Jangu osomesebwe ojjanjabwe era owonere ddala okumanya ebisingawo. Wulirizanga pulogulamu kozesa ky'olina buli lwa Sunday wano ku City Farmer oba kuba ku ssimu eno 0700 66 15 07. Kitegeere nti obulamu bwe bugagga, endwadde z'osuubira nti teziwona zisobola okuwonera ddala. N'olwekyo tosubwa ng'ennaku z'omwezi 27 omwezi ogwokusatu.
You're looking with Solomon the Incredible on the City Vibe Show. Expect the best as we give you variety of hot news.
She the daughter of my aunt called Monica.
Hot news, best like ever.
Because I know that
Hot news, best like ever.
Oh yeah. It must be mine.
The City Vibe Show.
You know our love was meant to be the kind of love to last forever. And I want you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know everywhere I go, always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Wanna have you near me? Wanna have you hear me say yeah. No one needs you more than I need you.
Big Show. Expect the best as we give you for real.
You're my peace of mind in this crazy. You're everything I've tried to find. Your love is a pearl. You're my Mona Lisa. You're my rainbow skies. And my only prayer is that you realize you'll always be beautiful in my eyes. The world will turn and the seasons will change, and all the lessons we will learn will be beautiful and strange. We'll have our fill of tears, our share of sighs. My only prayer is that you realize you'll always be beautiful in my eyes. You will always be beautiful in my eyes. And the passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. And there are lines upon my face from a lifetime of smiles. When the time to embrace for one long last while, we can laugh about how time really flies. We won't say goodbye, 'cause true love never dies. You'll always be beautiful in my eyes.
You will always be too beautiful in my eyes.
And the passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. The passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful
in my eyes. Beautiful in my eyes is a beautiful sound of Joshua Cadson. I want to dedicate this song to all the lovers wherever you listen to the Big Show. My name is Hamz, the Incredible. This has brought us to 52 minutes past 3 o'clock, and this is our last hour, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me sign out for today. Until tomorrow, 2 to 4 p.m., I'll be here to take you into the another vibe, yeah? But before I go, I want to remind you that Bidiko Uganda is here to introduce to you Cowboy Specially, which they say is now available in affordable patch packs of 25 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams, and 200 grams. You can find it at all your nearby shops, yeah? So all you need to do is to cook delicious meal with Cowboy Specially, a product of Bidiko Uganda Limited, and then you'll be able to hike it up and you fill it up, yeah?
And my only prayer
In the same way, I want to remind you that SPC DJs are so here. And they say if you feel you want to become one of the biggest DJ in the world, all you need to do is to get to SPC DJs Academy and they'll be able to help you, train you how to become a best DJ. They do create even job for their DJs, yeah? And they do music uploading on modudo.com, MP3 Charger, Hobbies, and some other site, yeah? So all you need to do is to reach out to SPC's DJs on 0703 80 40 and 94, and they'll be able to help you out. And I wanted to remind you, this Thursday is gonna be Reggae Thursday. So wherever you are, just get to Sands Business Center in Mpumu Day. So tugenda kubeera okulunaku olwokuna. Yes, olwokuna luno kusancha. So just get there. It's gonna be Reggae night. DJ's Pop Cox is gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Micah Momo Bay and some other people. So just get there. It's gonna be amazing. Free entry, 5 beers at 10K. Just come, let's have fun. Yeah, the all night with DJ's Pop Cox on a Reggae night. I say that Sands Business Center Mpumu Day. Big up to Rakib wherever you are. I love you so much. I'm done. Just get set to Lumbe. I love you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I sign it for now. But before I go, I want to remind you that your life is so precious. Yeah? Please, please, please. Obulamu bwaffe bwa mugaso nnyo. Buyinza obutaba mugaso eri gwe naye bwa mugaso eri abantu bo. So let's do things that give us respect. I love you so much. Good evening.
I'm Solomon the Incredible on the City Vibe Show. Expect the best as we give you.
As long as stars shine down from heaven and the rivers run into the sea till the end of time forever, you're the only love I need. In my life you're all that matters. In my eyes the only truth I see. When my hopes and dreams have shattered, you're the one that's there for me. When I found you I was blessed, and I will never leave you. I need you. Imagine me without you. I'd be lost and so confused. I wouldn't last a day. I'd be afraid without you there to see me through. Imagine me without you. Lord, you know it's just impossible. Because of you, it's all brand new. My life is now worth a while. I can't imagine me without you. When you caught me, I was falling. Your love lifted me back on my feet. It was like you heard my calling, and you rushed to set me free. When I found you, I was blessed, and I will never leave you. I need you. Imagine me without you. I'd be lost and so confused. I wouldn't last a day. I'd be afraid without you there to see me through. Imagine me without you. Lord, you know it's just impossible. Because of you, it's all brand new. My life is now worth a while. I can't imagine me without you. When I found you, I was blessed, and I will never leave you. I need you. I would be lost and so confused. I
9 City FM.
Agokukyalo kyo
twabako wakowaira mwatutunda ira mwatulyalya tuli bwago ifo tututya bikukumuke totuyambe baba kyabasinga bane tutundako ekisisyawo abaana banasandilanga emipiira
agewuninkiriza nagebikangavu
ali mubaala mu ttaka mwe yafiiridde bukedde ku makya nga bamulaba ali omu era omulambo kukyali wansi mu ttaka
wano ku 96 City FM tukubira wakati we buli ssaawa ku 0754 355 349
Omukwano
wanji dia
ng'oli musanyufu kiki?
Owange malagaleka nanti nazudde ekyama ekyayeya children diapers ziwa omwana waffe eddembe essanyu n'obulamu obulungi.
Kituufu yaya children diapers balina diapers ennungi nga baby love diapers, mommy care diapers ne yaya #1 diapers nungi ku mwana ate nga zimuwa emirembe okuzannya obulungi n'okwebaka obulungi kali zisange mu maduuka gonna okwetolola eggwanga ate nga zikolebwa wano mu Uganda era nga zakakasibwa n'ekitongole ky'ebyomutindo mu ggwanga ekya UNBS. Okumanya ebisingawo bakubire ku 0700 700 800 kuma omwana wo nga mukalu olunaku lwonna ne yaya children diapers.
Love baby love, love Uganda.
Essaawa duweze 10 wano ku City FM. Amawulire amakobo wano ku 96 City FM mukaaga City FM mukaaga City